I'm Samantha Drugel.
And I'm Megan Kane. Welcome to the 17th Lotus Leaf Live broadcast of the school year here at the high school, where we'll be discussing the news every Friday.
This week we'll be delivering several important school announcements, highlighting some past Lotus Leaf staff, as well as playing Five Nights at Freddy's.
Today is Friday, February 11th, 2022, and this is Lotus Leaf Live. Winterfest week is the week of the 22nd through the 26th. Theme days are as follows. Tuesday is Ice Out. Wednesday is the Wild West. Thursday is Summer in February. Friday is Class Color. Here are the class colors. Freshman is white, sophomore is blue, junior is orange, and seniors are red. The dance will be held on Saturday, the 26th. As for the crowning, all class royalty will be crowned during the boys varsity basketball game at halftime.
Applications for next year's Nursing Essentials and Clusters classes are available. If you are a medical terminology student or have already taken it, you are eligible. Stop by Ms. Arnold's or Ms. Kuzno's class for an application. They are due today.
Trojan 4-H will have an important meeting on Tuesday, February 15th to discuss food court sales for Winterfest and the Polar Plunge in March. See Ms. Guy or check the Google Classrooms for more information. Formal Social Studies Department teacher and PPI advisor Carol Antioch retired at the end of last semester. We wish her the best. The new PPI advisor is Holly Major.
Speaking of PPI, they will be selling candygrams for Valentine's Day today at lunch. They're also hosting an opioid awareness campaign next week during lunches. If you want to apply to PPI, please see the Google Classroom. The code is SXWKXME.
Cooking Club has just been added to our school. If you want to join, the first meeting will be on February 16th in C208.
Trojan Beanstalk prices have gone up. Beginning on February 7th, all items offered in the morning will increase to $1.50. This includes coffee, iced coffee, and hot drinks. If you currently have a punch card, they will continue to honor them.
Keep an eye out in the class of 2022 Google Classroom for senior superlatives. Updates should be coming within the next few weeks.
The Beijing Olympics have begun. At the time of filming, Norway holds the first place for gold medals count of 4 and 10 total medals. The U.S. is in 10th place with 1 gold and 7 medals total. Snowboarder Lindsay Jacob Ellis won the first gold medal for the country early on Wednesday.
In fun news, an Idaho man got a Guinness World Record by balancing a Christmas tree on his chin for 1 hour, 30 minutes, and 5 seconds.
We will be visiting varsity home games and meets to catch footage of all MHS sports as they come. Now here's Tristan Mann with this week's sports update.
Hi, I'm Tristan Mann, keeping you up to date on all MHS athletics. Here's what you need to know on this week's sports update. Conditioning for track and field has started. Athletes will meet Monday through Thursday after school in room B221. Typically, conditioning will finish at around 4:15. The varsity gymnastics team had a meet on Wednesday at Parma Western High School. Girls varsity basketball had a home game on Tuesday against Pioneer High School. The score was 61-57, a win for Monroe. They have another game home tonight against Lincoln High School at 7 p.m. Boys varsity basketball had an away game on Tuesday night against Pioneer and lost 45-54. Tonight they compete against Lincoln away at 7 p.m. The varsity bowling team had a home meet on Tuesday against Chelsea High School. They also had an away meet against Saline High School on Thursday. Varsity cheer have a home competition against Bedford on Saturday at 10 a.m. Boys varsity swim had a meet yesterday at Skyline. On January 26, Monroe's new football coach, Dave Mifsud, was announced. Previous coach Nick Natario retired after 14 years of coaching to be with his family. That's all we have for you today. Stay tuned for next week, where we'll give you more updates and highlights.
It's Ricky, and today we are in I-Wing 103, and today the seniors got to learn what it was like to drunk and drive with the Alive Arrive tour, so here's...
All right.
Hi.
Here is your headset.
Hi.
There's Velcro straps on the
Hi.
side if you need to adjust
Hi.
it.
Am I close? Oh, there it
Yep.
is. Hi.
And it's going to be the gas pedal, brake pedal, and steering wheel.
Aye.
And then whenever you're ready,
Aye.
hit the gas to go.
Aye.
Speed limit is 45.
Aye.
All right, so you're driving under the influence of marijuana. This is about one joint
No.
for a first-time user. And you just rear-ended the car.
The interview, or what was the experience of this simulation?
It was interesting. It was all fuzzy. It was slow reaction,
Yeah,
like the steering when I would do it,
yeah.
and
Which
everything
option
like that.
did you pick again?
Drunk driving.
Nice, nice.
Yep.
Yeah, what did you learn from this experience?
Not to drink and drive. First of
Nice.
all, knowing from this,
Yeah.
what kind of effects it can have to
Yeah.
the human mind and eyesight and stuff like that.
So, what did you learn from this experience?
Definitely not to drink and drive. Even though I passed, I'm just cool like that, I guess. It was a little blurry. I kind of swerved a little bit.
Yeah.
Oncoming traffic. There wasn't cars, so I was fine.
Are you used to driving?
I'm used to driving, not drunk though.
Oh.
I'd like to make that one clear. But yeah, it kind of teaches you not to do that because if there were people, I would probably smoke them with the car.
Traveling brand ambassador under Unite for Arrive Alive tour. I started back in August, but the company itself has been going for over a decade. To make an impact on both small and large communities on the dangers of driving while impaired.
On January 22nd, a former Lotus Leaf member was involved in a house fire that destroyed everything. We are asking for your help. This video will explain more.
We all know what it's like to go through difficult times, especially nowadays. Here at Monroe, we hope you feel a part of our Trojan family. But here at Lotus Leaf, we have generations of our own family, countless people who have helped make us who we are today.
But we need your help. One of our former editors has lost her home in a devastating fire this January.
She woke in the middle of the night to the smell of the smoke and luckily was able to get her family to safety in just the nick of time. They barely made it out and are grateful for all the prayers, kind words, and donations that the community has already given them.
Please consider donating using the list that we have provided on the screen, on our socials, in the hallways at school, and in the description below. Gently used or new clothes are accepted to room A219. There's also a Venmo where donations can be made for the family at Donnie-Jones-022.
Please, any small amount helps. The connections you made at MHS are timeless, so we need to do our part in supporting our fellow Trojans who paved the way for us.
Some of you may be unaware that our school has new safety protocols. Our very own Tristan Mann interviewed our principal, Steve Polizzi, and our liaison officer, Michael Stahl. Check it out.
Hi, I'm Megan Kane, and before today, I wasn't even sure what Alice meant, and maybe you don't either. So here's Mr. Polizzi and Deputy Stahl explaining what Alice means and other school safety protocols.
Well, first of all, thank you for inviting us on your program today. Safety at our school is of the utmost importance. We need to make sure that our students and staff feel safe and know what the expectations are in the case of an emergency so that we know how to react and to keep everyone safe. So we appreciate this time to set those expectations and make everything clear as to what are our safety procedures and what do we need to do. So I have Deputy Stahl here. So the first thing that I wanted to talk about are the two safety modes that we have. We have what's called a secure mode, and we have what's called Alice mode. The first secure mode is in a situation where there is no immediate danger to the building, but there are things that we need student staff to do in order for us to take care of whatever an issue may be. So when we call over the loudspeaker, students and staff at this time will be in a secure mode. We would ask that everyone If you're in the classroom, you would need to stay in the classroom and not go out of the classroom. If you're in the hallway at the time that the secure mode is in place, you would go directly to your classroom and stay there until the secure mode is released. If you need to leave the classroom for any specific reason, an adult can escort you to the restroom or wherever you need to go. So that's the first of our safety modes. And the second mode is called our Alice mode. It used to be referred to as lockdown, but we're going to refer to it from now on as Alice mode. But just to give you an overall of why we would call it Alice mode is if there is an immediate threat inside or outside the building where we would need to put this Alice mode into place in order to keep our students and staff safe. So at this time, I'm going to turn it over to Deputy Stahl to go into detail of what Alice mode is.
And I know a lot of you are wondering what ALICE actually means. ALICE is actually an acronym for Alert, Lockdown, Inform, Counter, and Evacuate. And the great thing about ALICE, it's no particular order. All right, so we're just focused on the student safety. So if a situation happens in one wing of the school, you have that option and that power to either evacuate or lock down. So ALICE, the first one is alert. In the event that there is an incident at the school, there will be a PA announcement. Right now, if you find that there's a threat, make sure you alert a teacher, the principal's office, or even 911. The next one is lockdown. Lockdown is where the threat is immediate and you cannot escape. Go to the nearest classroom, barricade the doors by whatever tools that you have at your disposal. But the next step is inform. So we as a school will be going on our PA, informing the student body where the threat is located, where he's heading to, and where he is not. The next one is counter. So in a situation where you cannot evacuate and you cannot lock down, the next best option is to counter the threat. ALICE for E stands for evacuate. So when there's a situation of threat is not near you, please try to evacuate the building. If the threat is on a different wing and you feel you could safely exit the building, our evacuation point is going to be the health department.
So in knowing all that we talked about today and setting those expectations, we do want to actually practice what we talked about. So we are actually going to do a scenario that we can practice where we've developed with our deputy and some of our support staff a scenario that can help us practice our ALICE procedures. So we will we'll notify your teachers in TFT when that date will be, and everyone will be aware of what the scenario is and what they'll be doing during that scenario.
Don't think that we have forgotten about Valentine's Day. I am back with another one of my cooking segments, and today I'm making truffles. Check it out.
Hi, I'm making Kane, and today I'm making Oreo truffles, but they're not just any Oreo truffles. They're Valentine's Day Oreo truffles because they're red velvet flavored. Making Oreo truffles is super easy. There's literally only 3 ingredients. And I somehow still messed them up. The hardest part for me was dipping them in chocolate, because then I dropped pieces of the Oreo in the chocolate, and then that was showing on the outside of the truffle, and then it just looked bad, and it was just really upsetting. But anyways, here's me making Oreo truffles and showing you how.
Hi, I'm Edward Kane, and I'm here for another taste test. And this is Valentine's, what, Megan?
That is a red velvet truffle. It's made out of Oreos.
Okay.
You have the white chocolate one.
Mm-hmm. Mmm. That's very good.
You should try the dark chocolate one.
This is the dark chocolate.
Yeah.
Even better.
Yeah, do you like the dark chocolate better?
I love dark chocolate.
Yeah. That looks good.
It is. Happy Valentine's Day, and thanks for watching.
You can see these are super simple to make except for the decorating part, but that's truly just me struggling with something simple. And if you put them in cute little cupcake liners and put it in a cute little box, it's the perfect gift for anyone. It doesn't have to be a significant other. It could be your friend or your family. If you don't like Valentine's Day, you can just make them anyways and eat them for yourself, you know? So, for those who care about Valentine's Day, happy early Valentine's Day, and thank you for watching.
Apparently, our social media and web editor, Amelia McLeod, has volunteered me to play the popular video game Five Nights at Freddy's. Here's some highlights. Hi, I'm Samantha Drugel. Actually, I just introduced this package. I don't know why I reintroduced myself. So, Lotus Leaf's chief web and social media editor, Amelia McLeod, has volunteered me, apparently, to play Five Nights at Freddy's. And I know the game is old, but the reason we're playing it is because the new game, Security Breach, just came out. And I actually want to tell you how this interaction went because I was not asked before she volunteered me to play. So it was about 5 p.m. and I opened Snapchat and just to check things, right? And I open the Lotus Leaf story and I see the security breach, right? That's normal, it's fine. And then an hour later, I open it again and I see this post.
Freddy, you're supposed to be on lockdown.
Vanessa, I'm Scatman.
Notice that that's my name, but that I did not write that. She volunteered me. I did not receive a text asking for my permission. So she volunteered me to play this. And she was like, if this gets 20 screenshot things, then Samantha Drugel will play Five Nights at Freddy's on the broadcast, right? So we walk into school the next day, we walk into Lotus Leaf, and she's like, oh, you're playing Five Nights at Freddy's on the broadcast. And I was like, the new Security Breach one, I saw it on Snapchat. And she's like, no. So apparently, it got 20 snaps, but they're like, we only want to see her play the old one, for some reason. Because it's better, I guess. So long story short, I've never played this game before, and I'm excited to see what it's about. Check it out.
Hi, Sam.
Hey, so do you remember that day in class where I'm supposed to play Five Nights at Freddy's on the broadcast this Friday?
Yeah. Oh, that's this Friday.
Yeah, so I'm filming right now, and I was wondering if you wanted to come play.
I had to come play Five Nights at Freddy's.
Yeah.
The scary jump scare game.
It's really not that bad.
Okay,
I'm
let me
being
get
for
my
real.
keys. Hang on.
Alright, cool.
I already don't like this, Sam. I already don't like this at all.
So, he's moving. You're.
Stop it!
Okay, now shine the light.
Oh, he's
okay,
not.
he's not there
Open
yet.
the door, and turn off the light.
Yeah.
It's just a tiny thing. This is why I called Megan over here.
Click that.
Click what? Click him?
Click the notes.
Oh my god! You wanna play again? No! You should probably shut the doors.
No, I probably shouldn't.
Just put the light in.
Oh my god, I can't deal with this second monitor.
Why were you scared?
Aw, man. This
Because you
probably
might
eat!
Well, that's all we have time for today. Join us next week when we review the Super Bowl.
We will continue to keep our social media website updated during these fast-changing times. Be sure to follow us on all of our social medias at Lotus Leaf Live. You can read the full stories and more on our website, lotusleaflive.com. I'm Samantha Drukel.
And I'm Megan Kane. We hope everyone is staying safe and we'll see you next time.
Thanks for watching.